Okay, hey everybody. Thanks for all of you that came in on live with me. And for those of you watching later, if you got the wrong Zoom passcode, sorry about that. When I do stuff in the hurry, I don't check dates. You know, I have a lot of good qualities, and that's one of my ones that I need to triple check. So, why I call this emergency meeting? I got a text, the Mary Kay directors, uh anyway, okay. So Ruby Seminar has 16 national sales directors. Most of the other some of the other areas like Sapphire and Emerald, they had like 60 national sales director because of so many people retiring the nationals. And so what they did, you guys, they sent out a big message today and they are dissolving the Ruby Seminar. So I know some of you have never been to seminar, you don't even know what that means. But there's always been Ruby. Ruby was one of the first ones. And like for our area, we've never been anything but Ruby. Okay. Other people have come and gone, but our unit, we've always been Ruby. So what they did is everybody in the Mary Kay national area that was in Ruby, they divided us up into Diamond, Emerald, and Sapphire, the Sapphire divisions for seminar. Okay. Then they took the nationals and they scrambled them around. Okay. So I'm like, so then we had to go look and see who. Okay, first of all, so Raul Dominguez, he is now going to be the head of the Diamond Seminar. Stacy Friend was doing that. She's doing something else. We love Raul, right? So, and then Mike Strong is something else. Jay Benson is the head of the Sapphire, and then Emerald is Hispanic gal that I can't pronounce her name. Anyway, so I thought, okay, who am I going to be with? So this is what's so funny. I started watching the video and then I had a facial, so I had to stop. And when I got done, I had a zillion messages. What seminar are you in, Cleta? And I'm like, ugh. So I finished the thing, listened to the whole thing. And so we are going to be, drum roll. Anybody want to guess? What do y'all think? Sapphire, diamond, or emerald?
Diamond.
Look,
Diamond.
that's where Raul is. So I said, please let us be in diamond. We love him. Nope. We're in emerald. Okay. Um,
I was gonna guess sapphire.
so we're in emerald. So I text Raul and I'm like, Raul, I thought I was your favorite. I mean, you were just here. And he said, I said, Raul, I said, I'm crying right now. I said, I was just so hoping I would be in the diamond with you. I said, and he texted me right back. He goes, I know, Cleta, I'm sorry. I care about you. We'll still see each other. He said, I'll come back and do another event for you, even if it's just at your house this year. So I'm like, well, all right then. So anyway, why the emergency meeting? First of all, I just want those of you that have been to seminar, you kind of understand. If you've never been, you're like, that don't make any difference to me. Okay. So this is what I want to tell you. In the Emerald Seminar, well, first of all, I was so excited because Holly Sherrick, my very good friend's in Emerald, but no, she got moved. She got moved to Sapphire. So I got a list here of my friends, like who's with me, who is not with me. And there's a list. You're going to see it on the 24th, whatever that day is. You'll be able to pull up. It has all the nationals they've moved into the Sapphire, all the Emerald, and all the Diamond. So you can see who goes to who. And then all the Mary Kay National Area people like us were divided up. Okay, and just put in who's ever. Um, why does this mean something to us? Okay, so this is what I want to tell y'all. This year at seminar, we're going to stay in the Ruby. This all starts July 1st. Okay, so this will be the last year that the Ruby seminar will exist. This will be the last time that we could be in the top 3 of the Ruby seminar. In the Emerald seminar, it might be a little more difficult because there's a couple of Latino gals that, like, for example, our unit has in, as of the end of last month, 395,000, and we are number 8 in the Ruby seminar right now. The number 1 person in Emerald has 1.1 million in already. Okay, and the second person in Emerald has 750,000 in already. So what I'm saying, I'm not saying we can't do that. She'll probably end up with 2 million. But our chances are way better for Ruby. That's why it's just y'all in here tonight. For Ruby seminar for us to get in the top 3 this year. Like this is the window of opportunity. Plus, it's my 40th seminar, the 40th seminar that I have been to. And it's the last one for Ruby. This is the last one that all our Ruby friends that we've all been together for 100 years will be together. You know, this is it. Like Madeline, like a bunch of, I'll just tell y'all a couple of them that, like in Emerald, we will have like Jana Strunk, my good friend, Stephanie DeMar. But like in Sapphire are like Holly, Maureen, Madeline, Brenda Fenner, Donna Clark Driscoll, Deborah Wallace, all these girlfriends of mine. I'm like, that's not fair. It's not fair. But, we'll be fine. I mean, there's a lot of good people in Emerald, but I'm just saying this is the year that our Ruby people will be together for the last time. The last time. I mean, we're all being dispersed. And so I really, really, really want us all to step up I mean, we're going to have our best year ever. We've been saying it really been saying it since June. We didn't do it in June, this last seminar year, but we can do it this seminar year. And for this year, while Raul Dominguez is our guy, and those of you who don't know him, he came to Valdosta. He's came 3 times. I have other directors that go, how do you get Raul to come down there every time? I said, I don't know. I said, we're like this. And so I just want him to be the one on stage with us being the top 3. And not that the other lady is probably super nice, and we'll be fine. But I'm just saying, I just want y'all understand what I'm saying? It would just be so cool for this Raul, and for me to do him proud. And not about Raul, it's just about our group having the chance to be. I mean, we are right now, just so you know, we're $33,000 away from the number 2 position. Now that may seem like a lot. That's not that much. It's not like 200,000, it's 33,000. And like I thought, well, shoot, if I had 33 people in our unit and we do what we normally do and we all just did 1,000, we'd be caught up. And people would be like, what is the cheetahs doing? What are the cheetahs doing? And so Raul talked to me today and he's like, listen, you still can do it. He said, you're not that far behind. He said, you still have time. You got 4.5 months to get it done. You need to go out with a bang in the Ruby seminar because it's the last chance that you'll ever have to do it. So anyway, I don't know if it motivates you like it motivates me. Some of you girls that went to seminar, Sayla, chime in with me here. It's going to make a difference.
Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, I was muted. It will, because it is, I have been to a cajillion seminars and know so many of those people. I just can't even imagine not being with them. We will make new friends, but
Sure.
it's like a high school, it's like your
Yeah.
senior high school graduation party.
Yeah.
You've just been with those people forever. You're graduating, you're going on to great things. And
Mhm.
and it will be great in Mary Kay, but
Yeah.
it will be a big deal, this seminar for us,
Yeah.
for all of Ruby. It'll be a
Mhm.
really big deal.
And the other thing that they told us is that every year they said the foreseeable future, which I know at least that means 6 years, I think, at least 6 years, we will be at a different location every seminar. So we'll be in Charlotte. You know how leadership conference every year they go somewhere different? So that's what they're going to do with seminar. So it'll be in Charlotte because the Dallas Convention Center is not going to be finished till after 2029.
Yeah,
They
that's
tore the whole thing down. And the Fort Worth is too small. And then there's one in Austin. I mean, anyway, there's all these reasons that Texas is not going to work right now, even though, Grace, we want to go to Texas, right?
Okay, can I just say I don't like these changes. No more Ruby, no more Dallas.
I
I
know.
mean, I know y'all have your girlfriends. Okay, I missed that part, but
Yeah,
I'm looking at what
I
I don't
know.
like these changes.
I know it. I know it. And we're gonna have a good attitude, but I'm just saying we got 4 months to kick some Mary Kay, kick some tail in Mary Kay, right? We have 4 months to really make it happen, and we'll deal with what we got to deal with. But
This
like
is
here,
like what Sayla was saying, your high school, everybody's getting. This reminds me of, okay, we got 4 months to graduate with straight A's and honors.
that's right. That's right. That's right. That is exactly right. And we can do it, y'all. I mean, we're doing good. I mean, just like that Atlanta conference. That we were number 1. Deborah was with me. I wish all of y'all been with me because it was all of us that did it, right? But it was exciting. It was exciting. And I don't know. I just feel like, okay, if I needed a sign, and this is what I was thinking. So we're having our bye-bye year, right? Best year ever, best year ever. And then we're saying bye-bye to Ruby. It's a bye-bye year, but we're going
Oh,
to say hello to Emerald. And once on July 1st hit, we're going to be all in with Emerald. But right now, we're gonna make a mark in the Ruby seminar. That will never be, it was the only time we can make it. It's gonna be over. And I'll have my girlfriends like Brenda Fenner and Lisa Ann Harmon and all these people I've been in with 100 years, they're not gonna be with me anymore. They're all in different ones. So it's just gonna be different. And so I just I just want us to really think about setting some goals to have some more appointments. A lot of y'all had goals to step up into your red jacket and to step up to directorship. So this is the year, like if you wanted to debut on stage as a sales director to be at the last Ruby seminar, wouldn't that be awesome to be able to debut on stage? And you still have time. Any of you that go into DIQ, which is 8 active team members by March 1st, you have March, April, May, June director. I mean, you need to do it 3 months really. But if you went to DIQ either March 1st, April 1st, then you debut on stage, at seminar. So wouldn't that be awesome? And let me tell y'all, we've done it before. Sayla knows, and Sandra, Deborah, we've debuted 3 or 4 at a time. 3 or 4 at a time. That was us. So I know we can do it. And it's way more fun when a lot of y'all are doing it at the same time. It really is. So there is a thing. Let me show y'all this. And I'm gonna show you just a couple things. I'm not gonna keep you real long tonight. This is, I'm in that group called WWW. It's Women Who Win. And I was invited to the group because I'm a top sales director. Our unit is a top unit. And because we we could still be a national sales director, a national area. Okay, I could still be a national. I'm getting older, but you have to debut by the time you're 65. So I'm 62. So Dawn Alton Sweeney sent me a thing the other day, and it was 1,000 days to national. And so I thought, how many days do I have left before I can do it? 900 is what I have left. So I was just saying, I have 900 days till I turn 65. So I'm just saying, if they can do it in 1,000 days, we can do it in 900 days, right? I mean, I know we can do it. But this is an event. There was about 16 top directors in it. These are the speakers for this first virtual red huddle. I have a goal to have the most red jackets on there. Okay. There's a lot of these girls have way more directors than we do. This Missy O'Neill, she's an elite. She's fixing to be a national in the next couple months. She's one of the guest speakers. Ebon Asazi, she has 5 directors under her, and then Christine Barocco. They're all phenomenal speakers. And this call is going to be on March the 6th at 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern Time on a Thursday night. So about 3 weeks from now. And so you can get on the call earn your invitation. You have to get at least one or more Great Start qualified personal team member by February 28th, like this month. And or if you're in red. Okay. And or if you're in red. So if you already have 3 active, you're invited. If you don't have 3 active, you just have to get one person to sign up and do a Great Start qualified order, which is a 600. Donna Taylor is already qualified because Penny, who's on here tonight, did a Great Start qualified order. And then some of you that are already in red, Sayla, you will already be invited. But also, anyone that has a Great Start qualified, you get these Pearls of Sharing at Career Conference. So you really want to work on that. So that's one goal to do by the end of the month. The other one that I want to show you is this right here, because I know we put out stuff and then we kind of forget about it. Hang on, let me pull it up. Oh shoot, hang on one second. Oh, there it is. Let me go back. This is our contest for the month, and I know y'all remember when we talked about it at the beginning, but I just want to explain it one more time. It is our 36th anniversary as a unit. Okay. And so I'm giving away $250 instead of a lot of little gifts this month. I'm doing cash. I know y'all like cash. I like cash. $250, but I'm instead of one person winning it, I'm gonna do five $50 winners. You get your name in one time I put for 36 faces, you get 36 times. So I'm just gonna make it easy for every face you do virtual or in person where they try the products, your name goes in. For every week that you do at least $360 in sales, your name goes in five times. Okay. For every $360 wholesale order, this month your name goes in 10 times. For every, it says three new team members, you get it 30 times. So we're just going to do for every team member, you get your name in 10 times. Y'all got it? So, and if our unit does at least 36,000, I'm going to give $500 away. So it'll be 10 $50 winners. So I want to make sure y'all all get your name in this drawing because, it's a group effort. I certainly can't do this by myself. It's y'all. And so, but like, you don't want to be like, no, I didn't do none of that. I didn't do any faces. I didn't get any team members. I didn't order 360. I didn't have any 360 in sales. You want to get in at least one time, but what would be best if you got in a bunch? A team member gets you in 10 times. You see what I'm saying? So I want y'all to think about that. And then there was one more thing I wanted to show you, and it's this right here. Okay, this is who is registered for career conference right this second. And we have five of us registered, including Brad. Do we count Brad? We count
I'm
him.
registered.
You registered today? Okay.
I registered, I think yesterday, last
Did you
night, maybe.
register since I posted this?
I
You don't
don't,
know? Okay, because Linda thought she was registered and then she wasn't registered. So I'll add you on there. I'll look after we get off the call, Sayla, just to double check. But if you got the thing, if he gave you the confirmation, then I'm sure you are. So we want to get this filled up because what I would love for our bye-bye year is to us to be number one in this Orlando conference. And y'all, there's a possibility. Let me just tell you that. But it all depends on February. It depends on February. If we have a 36, $40,000 February, I feel like we could be number one, or at least in the top three, which means reserve seating for all of us in the front. Deborah, Heap, tell them about reserve seating. We want it, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was fun. I had no idea. I mean, honestly, at first, when we were with Lisa and Tina and her group, and then you said, "Come on, we're up front," and I was like, "Oh, we're up front because it's Cleta." No idea.
She didn't
They were
know we
like,
were number one.
"Oh, yeah, I had no idea." And Lisa was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you guys get to go up front." And I kind of like I didn't understand the comment, and now I understood because she didn't tell me that we were number one. So yeah, we got reserved
Yeah.
seating. It was fun.
So it'd
Yeah.
be cool to have the reserve
Yeah.
seat. And I'll tell you, we have been in the top three at career conference a time or two, but never number one, never number one. So I'm just saying, this is a short month, but one year when I remember we were going to Macon. Those of y'all remember we went to Macon. I think it was 2017, and I was really bucking for being in the top three. And our unit did $40,000 wholesale in February, and we were number four. But we didn't have nearing what we have now. But I'm just saying we can have it's the shortest month of the year and one of the best years. And the reason why, y'all, is because I had several people getting into DIQ, in DIQ, working for cars and things like that. So it's more than just me. So it's just a call of encouragement. I wanted to let y'all know what seminar you're in. You'll get an email about it. But I thought it would be fun for me to tell you instead of y'all just wait and go, what's going on? you know? And I understand why they did it. And see, Mary Kay, we had the most people in the Mary Kay National area. I think they said 90% or something in Ruby did not have a national. Like we were all in the Mary Kay National area, and we had the biggest one. So that's why they had to divide us into other groups. And because there weren't enough nationals in there. So I understand. And I don't know why they picked Emerald for us. There's some good people in Emerald, y'all. I don't mean to say there's not, but you know how you have your Mary Kay besties, but and what's so bad is see Maureen, Frazier, and Latrice. I'm like, well, surely this is my chance to be with them. No, no.
Oh.
Latrice is diamond, and Maureen is sapphire. So I'm still not with it. We're like, boo-hoo. So anyway, but it's gonna be great. But I want to blow it out in this month. And the one cool thing about it is um this year at seminar, we're with the Emerald seminar. Ruby and Emerald are together. So some of those gals that stayed in Emerald, we'll at least get to see them and be with them. But like Holly, my friend Holly Sherrick, who was here at Jumpstart, she's in Emerald right now. So we'll at least be with her this seminar, and then next year she didn't stay in some Emerald. She moved to Sapphire, but it'll be a fruit basket mix up. But I just know we're going to have a great year, and I'm really proud of everybody. I got a chance to meet Penny today. She came over to the house. She's Deborah and Donna's cousin, and so she came by the house, and so I got to meet her in person, which was a lot of fun, wasn't it, Penny? And so this has been the week to meet Deborah and to meet Penny. And Kat, I need to meet you in person. I haven't met her, Kat Fox. And then Kate, is this Kate? Which Kate is it? I have several Kates in my unit. Kate, can you unmute? Look at that cute haircut, Penny. Is this Kate Lindbergh or Kate White? Here, let me unmute you, girl. Okay. Anyway, Kate White, I've met.
Kate Lindbergh.
Kate Lindbergh. I thought that's who you probably were. I've met Kate. Kate's from Michigan. She's one of my Michigan gals. So she is a Youper. Right, Kate?
Yes.
So that means she's from the Upper Peninsula. In case you didn't know what a Youper was. I didn't until I started going to Michigan. So thank you for jumping on here. I do want to encourage y'all to register for seminar, get in your red jacket, get in the drawing for all the things, and get some things on your books. Today I did a facial with a girl. She was my customer. I want to tell y'all this has been in a while. She's been a customer a while. And I thought she was on everything in Mary Kay. I don't know why, because I noticed she just reorders like the day and the night cream and nothing else. So today I gave her update facial. I find out she's wearing Clinique. She's doing Clinique cleanser. She's got Estee Lauder foundation on. No, CoverGirl foundation. She's wearing some other kind of primer. I'm like, she goes, I mean, I know you think Mary Kay's the best. I go, Mary Kay is the best. And so anyway, I got her on Mary Kay foundation. She loved the blonde brow kit. Let me tell y'all that these brow kits, if you want to sell them, there's really only one way. I mean, to me, if you're going to do facials with them, you're going to have to open all three. You're just going to have to open all three. So we thought she might be brunette, but when we put it on, honestly, it didn't look good. So I took a eye makeup remover pad, wiped all of it all the way off, and we went with the blonde, and it looked great. So she loved it. And here's the thing. I was going to do the brow pencil like I always do. But she goes, well, I'm used to using a brush thing. I'm like, hang on, got it out. She bought it. I mean, like, oh, she said she loved it and she bought it. So if you have enough money to open you one to use at your parties, I feel like you will sell these brow kits if you try them. And for yourself, and since it's not going like on the mouth, I mean, I just took an eye makeup remover and I just cleaned the end of both of the things. It was like no big deal because it's way up here. You know what I mean? It's not getting in or out, in her nose, in her mouth, or in her eyes. So it's no big deal that you reuse them, or you could even put another brush with it. But anyway, okay, that's it. That's what I wanted to tell you. That's the big fat news. So didn't want to say it's bad shocking. It was just shocking, even though I had heard rumors. I'd heard rumors, that it was going to happen. But anyway, they did move around some people. Mike Strong, he has been head of one of the divisions, and he moved to be ahead of the DIQs and the new directors. And then Stacy Friend, who some of y'all have met, she was moved to the car program to be in charge of all the cars. And then that's when they moved Raul over there to the diamond division. So anyway, and I'm sure this is the other thing I want to tell you. So when Raul called me, and he's like, I guess he was worried. He said, Cleta, I know, I'm sorry. He goes, but listen, we can get someone else to come down there and do some stuff for you. Think higher than who I am, higher than me. He goes, what about Kelly Collins? She'd like to come down there. He goes, and then Courtney Devlin, and they're both up there, And he said, I'll talk. Do you want me to go ahead and talk to him? I said, Raul. He says, all right, I'm going to talk to him, and then we'll go ahead and get that scheduled. And even if it's just a small thing at your house with you and some of your directors and some of your DIQs and red jackets, he said, we could do that. So He goes, I'll call him and call you back tomorrow. Bless him. You know what I'm saying? Bless his heart. And so,
So good.
so there's a good chance we might could have a little something here between now and seminar to help us finish up. So, but I need people in DIQ. That's kind of what they're looking at is DIQs. So if I had like three DIQs or four or five or 10 and a bunch of new red jackets, they'd be all over that, you know?
What
Okay.
lipstick are you wearing?
You know what?
I love it.
This is
I'm trying to guess.
look, okay, this is the Supreme Hydrating, and I put on it's the natural.
Okay, I
But
like it.
what I did is
Lip
I
liner.
used this mauve nude liner. This mauve nude liner.
Pretty. Yeah, I like
And I just
that.
put that on. Just for
Love
some
it. You look beautiful.
really, yeah, it's kind of I really like it, you know. So anyway, who anybody else got anything you want to say?
I do.
Okay, Mandy.
Um, uh, as y'all know, I'm having to deal with some stuff and found out some more news today. So I've been told I can't work no more. I'm gonna have to stay and not be out like I was with the school and all.
Mhm.
And Papa was talking about it, and we feel like because I ain't never, as you know, had the chance to where I can just solely concentrate on Mary Kay because I've
Right.
always this job, that job, and had everything going on. So we feel like this is my time. I know this month I'm a little off base, and you know what's going on as to why. But hopefully next month we can get her in gear.
All right. Good. One good thing about it is if you can't get out and about, you can look right at the computer screen and you can work. You know,
Uh,
just like when Penny came over today, I've never laid eyes on Penny, but we both felt like we knew each other because we've established a relationship on Zoom and it does work if you can't get out and about, you know.
okay.
Plus, Mandy, I've seen you sell other things, you know, jewelry and stuff like that. So if you can do that, you can do this.
I just got to get rid of the stage fright because I can't even do jewelry anymore, not unless I do it at the farmer's market. I cannot get on Facebook. It just scares me.
Well, you know what you can do a lot of times? You can also record it in advance and post the videos if
Oh,
it
okay.
makes you feel,
Yeah.
you know, some people do that if it makes you feel more comfortable. But honestly, you get practice by just getting out there and doing it. I mean, like, and no anyone that knows you, it's just you. We're hard on ourselves. Believe me, I go back and listen and go, okay, Miss Country Hick. But you know what? That's why people like me because I'm just like they are. I'm just a normal person, right? And people that are too perfect, nobody likes them. They just
Uh,
think they're fake people. Am I right? Am I y'all agree? Yeah.
Yes.
You just
like,
be yourself.
y'all keep me in prayer the next couple of weeks because I've got the biopsy next week and then the got that radiation appointment coming up. So
We will, Mandy. We definitely will. And she's got RSV, she said. So she's just
Mm.
hurting on the inside. So,
yeah.
but
Bless
we'll
you.
definitely do that. All right, you guys. Thank you. Anybody else got anything they want to say? Okay. Well, I tell you what I will do. I'm going to read y'all the nationals in the Emerald seminar. So at least you'll know who we got. We got some good ones in there that are coming up. These are the ones. And so those of you that don't know everybody I know, you're like, I don't know none of these people, but I'm not going to read the Hispanic ones because I can't pronounce their names.
Mm.
But okay. Anita Tripp Bruton, Julia Burnett. Julia is an excellent trainer. Michelle Calvert, Leah Carter, Lakeisha Chisholm, Kimberly Copeland, Katrina Harris Earl, Pam Fortenberry, Summer Fortenberry, Lily Gothrough, Cindy Gress. Let's see. Tina Holson. I don't really know her. Leah Lachlan, Holly Lowe, Roya Mattis, Kelly McCarroll, Kim McClure, Sabrina Gooden Monday, Sonia Paez, Karen Riddle. Now that was my bright spot in the day. My girl, Karen Riddle. I'm so excited about that. Bridget Shaw. Bridget Shaw was the one that spoke on last week's Boss Babe call. And she's the one that did Winning Wednesday last night that I did with her. So Bridget Shaw, Crystal Trojanowski, Kim Walker, and Brittany Wirt. So those are the ones. So we got some. I'm really kind of pumped about the nationals that we're gonna have. Is there
I'm
really
pumped because Julia used to be my adoptee director.
okay? Well,
And I
good.
was there when Leah, when she recruited Leah Lachlan, and I'll never forget Leah's story of how she used to drive a car. She could never roll the window up. That's how she got into Mary Kay. Like she had this old beat up car
You wanted to
that
automatic.
Yeah, it would not roll up. No, she had the whole handle thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she just drove this beat up car. And so I was there when she debuted as a director. So yeah, we got Julia and Leah are amazing, and they were under Pam Shaw.
Okay. Awesome.
There you go.
Well, there you go. So I think, I mean, we got a good lineup there. And
Katrina too.
there's a lot of friends on there. It's just
Yeah.
some of my besties, they're just not in there. And I'm like, why y'all? And it really wouldn't bother, except for they're all together. That's what ticks you off. It don't tick you off. We're good. But let's make it count this month, y'all. Let's make it count. And I told Holly, I said, Holly, here's the thing. I said, the truth is, seminar is about me being with my consultants anyway. It is fun though to see your girlfriends be on stage and celebrate them. Like I would love to be able to see Holly on stage and, Brenda Fenner, all my friends. That's fun. But really, seminar is about my unit and sitting with my unit and going out to eat with my unit and doing stuff with my unit, my sales director. So in that way, it's not that big a deal. But let's make it last in Ruby because Ruby's been here forever and it's just, it'd be weird. It's weird not going to have Ruby. So,
Hey, Cleta. Hey, can you hear me?
yeah.
So, as I've been sitting here listening, I think all of us have been praying in our business, or we go through times where we pray and say, Lord, I need something different. And, can you show me something different? But we give him a list of, these are the things I think it should be, A, B, C, D. And he, that is a brave prayer because he never answers it that way. He always gives an E, like it's something we have never thought about, just like this huge change in seminar. And it is so tough. The change is always hard. It's those blowback moments, blow your hair back moments when you think, I just don't know how this is going to go. And Lord, what are you thinking?
Mm-hmm.
But it is when you look back, when we all look back, we may say, that is exactly what we needed. We needed a shift. We needed
Yeah.
influence from other people. And just like the story I posted last week with Lennon and my fern was freeze dried from the snow. And I cut back, I pruned all the way back because I was going to throw the plants away. But in the very bottom were these little green sprouts. She's like, Mia, what is that? And I thought, God makes all things new. That is what the Bible says. And it may look like it's freeze dried and burned up to us, but He makes it new and it's in His way. So I am, it's going to be sad not seeing people, but it'll be amazing to hear from different
I agree.
nationals and direct, just
And
everybody.
really, the girl that's doing the 1.1 million thing that's like blowing the whole Mary Kay. The truth is, between now and next year's seminar, she will be a national. So she really
Mhm.
won't be in the running. Now, well, some of her directors might be. Not that it's all about us and our whatchamacallit. I just, be nice if we could understand them when they're giving their speech, right? But anyway,
Yeah, I totally think that. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, we need
I
to
like
write Mary Kay on
I
that
like some
one.
English. We are, but anyway, not taking away anything from them, but she more than likely will be a national by then because I think she had 17 directors this last year. She might be one by the end.
Wow.
So it's all good, but it is going to be. This is just a neat way to end the Ruby seminar on my 40th seminar for us to have our best year ever.
Yeah, it's going to be powerful, and
Yeah,
you will be in the top three. I
we've
mean,
had,
I think,
you
yeah.
do.
I mean, we're right there.
We
We're right there.
are.
Yeah.
Here's the only.
It's not like we're way behind and
No,
I mean, you just $30,000, that's really nothing,
it really
I
is.
mean,
It really isn't. I need to just sell that myself and be done with that gap.
yeah.
You know? So anyway, all right. Well, that's what I wanted to tell y'all. And so I'll send this out to everybody else. So thank y'all for jumping on here with me real quick. And I just thought it was kind of a big deal. And I wanted to just encourage you for these, today is the 20th. Is that right, Sally? Yes. So we have really we have 9 days. But that's a long time to
It's
really
a
get
long
something done.
time.
You can get a team
Can
member in a day. Deborah?
can I just jump on something
Yeah.
that on what Sayla was saying about change? Because that my mind just kind of went, oh, the tree, shaking things up. Now, obviously, I'm new to the unit, so I can understand and definitely respect like what Sayla was saying. It's like you're graduating and you're leaving all your friends.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to encourage, like, we're a national area, so we're kind of like we don't belong to anybody, and now we're going to belong to some, like you'll. I don't know if I'm saying that right, if that's coming across right,
Yeah.
where now we'll have like we're not just national area, we're going to be Emerald, and
We're
let me
still
tell you,
we're still Mary Kay National Area. We're just going to be in the Emerald
and
Mary.
then
Yeah.
Emerald. Sorry, got that instead of Ruby. Okay, see, I knew I was missing something.
But when I
Or
become
saying
a
it wrong,
national, we'll be
but
a national area.
yes. But just to encourage you that Julia, Katrina, Leah Lachlan, we're going to learn a lot from
Oh
them.
yeah, they're
They are
fantastic.
amazing. They are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my encouragement is when I read who the nationals were.
Yeah.
Thought those are good. Not that all of them are good, y'all. I mean, really, but it's
They're
something we've never heard from as much because we're not in their national area. So
and like what Selah was saying, like, all these prayers for me for all these years to get my business off the ground again and just get it moving and then just for me to hear, oh, we'll be with Julia and stuff. To
yeah,
me, that personally, that means a lot because
good.
that sends me back a little bit to she was my
Yeah,
adopted director and Pam Shaw and all that. And that was like one of the best times I had
exactly.
in Mary Kay. So that's
So
exciting.
Ashley Almond, it's good to see
Hello.
your sweet face. I haven't seen you in a while.
Ma'am.
I
How are
know.
you doing?
Good. It's good to see you. Ashley is from Dallas,
Good.
you guys, and if y'all remember, she came on really quick as a guest to our unit meeting in the summer, right after the hurricane. And so,
Yep.
anyway, she signed up as a beauty consultant. So, that's fantastic. So, actually, the big announcement is that in Mary Kay, they have it divided into 4 seminars, and like there's Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, and Sapphire, and we've always been Ruby, and so now they're dissolving one of the seminars and we're changing. So we're going to be in a different seminar. We're going to be in Emerald seminar. So this is our last, it starts July 1st. This is our last year this year to make a big spread, a big splash, and like be in the top 3 at the Ruby seminar. And
That's
so,
awesome.
yeah, so our year ends June 30th. So every single order counts. That's what I can tell you. I mean, every single between the number 1 and number 2 girl, I mean, number 2 and number 3, there's less than $1,000 that separates them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's
So
all
really, we're just 34,000 from number 2.
33 from number 2 because they're just right there together. And so yeah, they both have in like it's four that's wholesale. They have in like 463 and some, something, and we had in 395. So so you take that number and it was 66,000 retail divided by 2, that's
Yeah.
33,000 for number
Wow.
2. Number 2.
Yeah.
So I mean, y'all, we can do it. We can do it. It's going to take all of us together. And, we used to have that thing, each one reach one. So be thinking of who you know that you could offer the opportunity to. And Penny, do you mind jumping on here? I want you to tell them what you told me today about since you joined Mary Kay in the last 2 weeks. What has happened?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Um, I'm happy. I feel good. I wake up every morning with a purpose and I'm excited about the day and I just can't wait to get started and just to be part of a Christian community of women. It's like I've been to Sunday school every time I get on one of these calls. So I feel like I know all of y'all, even though I've only met Cleta and Debbie and Donna.
Right. And Penny got on the call, the marketing call a couple of Thursdays ago. And Penny, she said, I said, you just gotta love people. You gotta, like Mary Kay and love people. She goes, I don't really like people and I'm lazy. I'm like, no, you're not. And so now tell them what happened when you went into work today.
So I actually went into work early. I walked in and I told my coworker, I said, good morning. And she jumped. She's like, what on earth?
That's funny.
She was
She said,
shocked.
yeah, who was this new person? Right? And so
Yeah. She was laughing, but yeah, I'm just happy now.
yeah. So anyway, I wanted to say that from Penny because there may be other girls out there that just need the community. They just need a positive group of women that are going to encourage them and and they need the money too, but they just need something for themselves. So if you feel that way, I feel that way about Mary Kay. There's other people out there that do. And they're not going to know until you invite them to something. And then they see, and I always tell people, I say, they're like, Cleta, what's your unit? I said, we have the best unit. I said, we love each other. We all get on here together. We have a good time, and everybody is for everybody. And I'm proud of y'all because we don't have I don't have anybody in my unit that's like nitpicking and aggravating and like against each other. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you get a bunch of women together, sometimes you have backbiting and stuff, but we don't have that in our unit. And I know it's because you guys are good Christian women and you got your faith and we're not going to act that way. And so it's very encouraging for me. Every single Monday night, I go in there. Brad's like, well, how'd it go? I said, it was so good. And every Wednesday night after What's in the Bag, he's like, well, I said, oh, it was so good. And I just enjoy being with y'all. And that's the beauty of Zoom is because before, when we didn't do our unit meetings this way, I didn't feel as connected to my out of town gals. So, yeah.
I
That's
have to
awesome.
say
Yeah.
to Cleta that that's how I felt on Saturday, that I felt like I belonged because it's been years, and even years ago, I didn't feel like I fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And Saturday, just like what Penny was saying, like I was happy. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so different than what I had experienced in the past. Nothing bad about that. I had plenty of
Oh,
good
yeah.
experiences. But so I had the pictures, I printed the pictures from Saturday and I put them in an album. And
Oh,
my daughters had seen the pictures online and they were like, Mom, we haven't seen you smile like that in a long time. And then I was showing the pictures to my mom and she made a comment. She's like, oh my gosh, look at your smiles. And I'm like Penny was saying, I was happy. I was so happy.
that's so
I
awesome.
want that so bad. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I really want that.
Actually, that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking for you. We,
Please, because I've just so much negativity and wrong people and I'm just so over it. Like this would be like a whole nother thing for me, a whole new chapter, a book.
yeah,
So
that's right. So here's what I can tell you. If you want that, you have to stay plugged in, show up,
okay,
you know, and then
okay.
you have to make a little goal. Okay, I'm going to get my business started. And I don't care if it's one person at a time. If you have to ask your grandma, she invites her, great grandma to go with you. I mean, like just got to start somewhere, wherever you are, that's where you start. That's what I mean, we start where we are. And really, all it takes, like this girl that came over today, she said, I said, well, what do we want to get? She goes, listen, I can only spend $100. I'm on a fixed income. And I said, that's okay. And so that's what she spent. She spent $100. But I thought, what if every person you facial spent $100? Sayla, Linda, I mean, would you guys not agree that these days $100 is pretty easy to do with a facial? Sayla, would you agree?
Yeah, I mean,
I
Yeah.
mean, usually
it's very
more.
easy. Even if you do not sell a set, let's just say,
Right.
even if you don't sell a time-wise
Yeah,
set, you're still going to easily sell a hundred
yeah.
dollars in most
Her,
cases.
yeah, I mean, like she bought a foundation, the brow kit, two hand creams, and it was $89. She goes, I better stop there. I said, okay. But I'm thinking if you did 10 people a week, that's $1,000.
Mhm.
That's $500 profit for you and a thousand.
Okay.
And she was here 45 minutes. I mean, and we're friends. She goes to church with me. So we had a good time. I took her picture and y'all, she was 82 years old and she put her eyebrows on better than I do. I'm like, girl, I should have recruited you 40 years ago. She goes, I know it. I said, you can still do it. She said, girl, I said, well, you'll always be my customer. But I'm glad you got on here, Ashley. There must have been a reason. So
Yes, indeed.
that's right. So what you do is you say, it don't matter when you join, like today, it's like, all right, today's day one. We're starting today, right?
Okay.
And
We're here day one. Yes.
okay. So first thing you do is you get on the books. My director, when I signed up day one, she said, okay, you need to get 8 parties on your books. And you need to get 5 of them held in your first 2 weeks to get the practice in. She goes, don't worry about what you sell. Just get the practice in because you'll get better as you do it. And
Well,
I mean,
here's my thing.
okay,
I hate to like all my problems, but
that's
my
okay.
thing is like the people that I know are not people that would have like a lot of people don't have any money. So it's like where do I start as far as like finding people? Just
Okay, so one thing that you guys, there's a lot of different places you can network. Okay, like when I moved to a new city, I didn't know anybody. I was in Charleston. So I went over to the Chamber of Commerce and this is just something I did. And I said, what women's organizations are in town? Who are there some women's groups that I could join? So I joined this one women's group. And I'll be honest with you, I went to their meeting and I just sat there at the table and I thought, because I've been to so many amazing Mary Kay meetings, right? And I thought, they need my help. But I just sat there as a new attendee and kept my mouth shut. But I gave my business cards out and, they wanted to support me. I tried to support them and I got some names that way. We did a vendor show. So I did a little table. Penny, tomorrow, this is something she's doing, Ashley, is
Mhm,
she's setting up for 2 hours at her beauty shop.
mhm,
And she is just her girl, the beauty shop owner said she could do it. So she's got a table near the wash station and she's gonna do
mhm.
satin hands and satin lips on everybody that's there
That's
for two
awesome.
hours. And she's gonna give away a satin hand set. Everybody that fills out a little form, she's gonna do a drawing and give away a satin hand set. So like I've done that
Smart.
before. I've done it in like Chico's. I go in there and just say, "Hey, do you care if I set up a little thing and get names and I can let some of your customers like a customer appreciation thing. I've, just sit there and just meet the people as they come in. Who else has an idea? Like there's different festivals and fairs and stuff like that
Mhm.
you do too to get names.
I
Um,
already feel inspired. I feel so much energy. It's good energy.
okay,
I'm
good,
excited.
good.
Yes.
You just, just kind of look and really everybody knows somebody, and even though they may, appear to all be broke, they're washing their face.
Mhm.
They're washing their face with something, you know,
True.
And
right?
hey, Ashley, one
Yes.
idea is no matter what people tell you, just say great. If they say, say, listen, just tell them that you're practicing and you need their opinion of your product of
Okay.
Mary Kay. And they may say, I don't have any money. You say, that's okay, girl. I just need your opinion. And can you bring a friend? And then if they say, oh, I don't like Mary Kay, I use Estee Lauder, say, great. You're not trying to talk them out of anything or to buy anything.
Mhm.
Your only goal is for them to sit down and try the product. If they try the product and you have a closing sheet, there's no
Mhm.
way they're leaving without buying something. I promise you. I mean, it may happen every
Okay.
now and then, but that is the
Uh-huh.
exception to the rule.
Hmm.
So you're not trying to get them to buy Mary Kay and you're not selling. You're just
Mhm.
simply asking for their opinion. And if they have a product that they love, say, that is so awesome because I only use Mary Kay. And
Mhm.
I just want to see how your brand, how you think your brand, the difference between yours and mine. That's how I learn.
Hmm.
Okay.
And
I'm not
that
gonna
way,
lie, I'm excited.
yeah, it's not like selling. And so you don't feel like it's selling and they don't either. Once they try it, they will buy it.
Yeah, and because
Okay.
actually, when I went to have my first facial, I had no money. I didn't even take money, and I just tried it because she just hounded me to death. And so, but then guess what? It wasn't her presentation that sold me. It was my face, and I'm like, this is really good. I mean, I was shocked. And so then I figured out a way to get some money to buy the stuff. Actually, she just let me make payments to her. So the good investment because she's still making money on me today, almost 40 years later. But
Wow.
so there I was, young and I just didn't have any money. And so, but sometimes people that don't have money, they have credit card,
Mm.
Klarna. They have other things
Mhm.
that they can use to get their stuff. Because I guarantee you, they're going to Ulta or Walmart or the mall and getting something to wash their face with. If they have any mascara on their eyes at all, they're buying it from somebody, you know?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
a lot of times I've had people go, well, I don't wear makeup. I said, well, you've got mascara and eyeliner on. Yeah, but that's all I wear. I said, but, and you got some lipstick. She goes, I know, but I don't. I said, oh, so you mean you don't wear foundation? I said, that's fine. I don't care. I said, if I had face like yours, I wouldn't wear it either. I disagree with them, like Sayla said. But it's fine, you know? And, if not else, they might buy satin hands, if nothing else. So anyway, all right, you guys, let's have us a goal that we're all going to book at least 2 parties. Okay, it's just 2 little parties between now and this weekend. Let's say now on Monday, we're going to get 2 bookings. All right, 2 parties on the books. And this is another thing, Ashley, that I was going to tell you that I did. And y'all may could do this if you have ladies that are part of church groups, like a ladies group at a church. Don't have to be your church, any church. I'm gonna go. This gal asked me, she said, we have a group of ladies that get together once a month and do a little activity. And I wondered if you, she said, I wonder if you would like to go and do a little devotional and we could do makeovers. I'm like, yes, I would. So I've got this party I'm going to with 14 women, and I'm going to do a little devotion for their church, like something. And then we're going to do a put yourself to bed party. I'm not doing makeup. I'm going to do the skincare because it's going to be at night. And they're calling it a pajama party. And so it's going to be so easy. I'm just going to go through the skincare and do the night cream at the end. And, I'll do a mask or something. But guess what? Every single one of those ladies, even though it's a church party, I will give them a closing sheet and I will give them a book. And I'll say, hey, I'm here for the thing. But you guys, here's a book with some information. If anybody wants to get with me, that's fine. If not, I'm just so glad to be with y'all tonight. Here's what I know. They'll buy. They will buy. And if they don't buy that night, they'll buy later. And I'll have some new contacts, So that's another way. Ask around to your friends that possibly go to church if they have any kind of ladies groups. Okay.
Okay. Sounds great.
All right.
I'm excited.
I am too. All right, you guys. Thank y'all so much for jumping on here. That's the big hot news. And so it's going to be great. We're going to have our BYE best year ever. All right. Thanks, y'all. See you later.
Thanks, Cleta.
Bye.
Thanks, Lena.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.